I received a vision while praying for confirmation. I kept seeing them code 1105. I warned. On 1105, 8 people died at Astro World, whilst 8 flames burned on the stage. I went ahead and warned of 1105, and one of the largest live event satanic sacrifices happened on 1105. However, I did not realize there was more to this David Bowie vision, much more. So the 1105 warning I received, I had been praying to the Lord. I'd been seeing these codes for 1105, of which a huge satanic sacrifice happened out in the open, recorded live. That is when the event at Astro World happened. Now, when I had found a code that's 8 people dead, Houston Astro World, or something like that. It equaled 1105. I cannot find it now, and I'm sorry, I did not save it. I've been very sick for a while now. I received a vision while asking of November 5th. David Bowie equals remember the 5th of November. We had the Astro World incident happen on 1105. But how does this link to the video game Omicron? Now I can actually say it on the air. So now you know what I'm talking about. With that's coming. Read it this way. For spelling it that way so I can put it on the channel. Okay? That is coming. Because once I received that information about, now you'll know what I was talking about the last time. Moronic is just an anagram so that I can say it, but I saw them coding. In my last video, I showed you how this will be the blasphemy of the Holy Spirit, the only unforgivable sin. The reason why I won't be able to be forgiven is because you'll receive the DNA of, if you take that mark. See, they both equal the same thing. Barack Obama DNA. Beware. But the reason why I was given that vision in my head, and you warned me 2 or 3, I don't remember exactly how long ago this was, a couple weeks ago. No, it was the beginning of November is when I started to give the warning. But here we are a month later, and we see this video game, The Nomad Soul, in 1999, and here we have that name tied and linked to David Bowie. Remember the 5th of November. And so how does this connect? It connects Omicron with the date that it was released. You can see here, the name of the game is The Nomad Soul. It's about souls, basically. And it is November 5th, 1999. Remember the 5th of November equals David Bowie. Okay, and he was highlighted in this video game. So there's so much more to the vision that I received than just Astro World. So much more. The warning I received, I stated on 11/29 that something would happen. That's on record. On 11/29 was the first news of that I had seen on the headlines. It's the first time I had heard of it, and I pay attention to the news. It was released on that day on purpose, and it has to do with the abomination of desolation. That is the date of the abomination, and I had stated that I expect to see some news about Devoke or something to happen, and what we received was news, right going along with my timeline, which I will link. My timeline clearly states that from January 4th, 2021, the first mandate, to 11/19, is 319 days. That's the abomination. And then on 11/29, which was the date of the abomination by Antiochus, which was the date of the abomination by Antiochus, to the eclipse on 4/8/24 is a total of 871 days, and that is the word Nathan, which is set up. So the abomination set up. Okay. And then I brought out that the offering would cease. We have offering coded into history, June 8th, Saturn conjunction, 538 equals offering, Minka, offering, and then it would be taken away. Or cease is the word. So that is coded into history from November 29th, 2021, 861 days. The sacrifice and the offering will cease. So you need to go back if you want more on this and how it fulfills the 1190 days of Daniel. Yes, that's correct. It's 1190, not 1290, and I prove it in my video. So it's being fulfilled here and now since the first mandate, because this is a huge mess because I have so much information. I'm sorry. So that point too, I placed the 1190 days of Daniel, and it fits in the eclipse codes that basically the sacrifice was taken away in this configuration. So the Daniel 1190 is from the first mandate, federal, the mandate on January 4th, 2021, 1190 days to to the eclipse on 4/8/24 is 1190 days, and that tells us that the sacrifice is taken away, and so the mincha, the offering, and the sacrifice would be taken away, cease, okay? Because 1190, so from the time the abomination is set up, so set, we have 350 days from December 14th to (1119) or 11/29/2021 is to place and to set. And then the disgusting thing that causes, it's all in here. I'm not going to go over it, but it's all coded into history and into our time in this timeline through the eclipses and the holy days. And they knew that, and they're following it like a script because they have to. So the dates have everything to do with the abomination of desolation, the official date in the U.S. And yeah, the U.S. is huge because the U.S. is Babylon. And so it is huge in Bible prophecy. I know it's Babylon because I've caught their codes stating that it's Babylon, and it is set to be destroyed. So 3/11/2022, the date of the abomination by Antiochus, the final date where he sacrificed the pig on the altar, is 628 days. So this is a devoke date, devoke official U.S., 628 days, coded into history. This is the Greek for abomination that causes desolation. Is that a coincidence? Devoke official to the date that Antiochus committed the abomination by sacrificing a pig on the altar in the Holy of Holies? No, it's not, because devoke has everything to do with the last day fulfillment of the abomination of desolation, where Barack Hussein Obama will seat himself in the place of God in our bodies, which are the temple of God, claiming that he is God, and he is going to do this by his DNA. Beware. From this point forward, if you take anything, this is scary. And I knew, and I had faith. When I saw the codes having to do with devoke and the mark of the beast, I was horrified because my husband has taken 2 of them behind my back. Horrified. I prayed and prayed and prayed, and I stumbled and I found these codes almost in an impossible way because the Lord was answering my prayer. That no, it's not yet. And moronic, anagram for OMIKRON, like the video game, Barack Hussein Obama DNA. So from this time forward, you've been warned. Do not take anything from the farm that have anything to do. Just don't do it, because you don't know what you're getting. This is clearly the time of the abomination. I don't believe that those who have taken and I just hope and pray not, and I don't believe so. I believe the proof that I'm going to be showing all of you is that it has not happened yet, because it clearly states the forehead and the hand, and I don't buy into it says in the forehead and on the forehead and in the hand. And I just don't buy into any of these saying it's your mind that worships God and your hand that worships God with your power. Hand signify. I don't believe that. I believe it's literal fulfillment, and then where the people who are in denial at this point would realize what time we're really living in. And then all of those who proceeded to get this mark on the right hand or the forehead, which is very specific, will be willfully ignorant, and they will not be saved because they had no love of the truth, which they would be saved by, because they're willfully ignorant. Hollywood has done a really good job of putting 666 in movies. It was in the movie 23. That went into great detail. Or do you remember the movie 23? It went into great detail about the mark. It has been blasted all over the world what this mark is, a mark on the hand or the forehead. And so for a dirty trick, for it just to be in this, but the reason why it's marked with this is because it's a part of it. It's a part of this. Which is sun worship. Sun equals Satan. So if you put Satan worship instead, then you have 978. And then that equals. Okay. But I don't believe those who have taken so far have committed the unforgivable sin. I just don't. And people can yell at me all that they want. I believe God would have given a significant warning because it shocked me so much and scared me, and look how heavily I've been following them. And even I didn't know until after they had been going around and giving them that it had something to do with the numbers of the beast, like I just showed you. But this isn't the final fulfillment. But it is the vehicle by which it's causing all of this to happen. And that's why it's marked with those numbers. Round about a month ago, I put out a warning. I said I saw David Bowie's face in a vision, that it had something to do with 11.5. His name equals, remember, the 5th of November in Gematria. And so I received a premonition from the Lord to warn about this. This video game was released on 11/5/1999. It's about catching souls. So I am being led by the Lord, and I am here warning you. And you'll be astounded when you find out what you get if you use this spelling instead of the moronic spelling. So what was the Lord warning? That's coming. And then what does it have to do with the numbers of the beast? That's 666 plus 666. This is equal to moronic anagram for you know what? Moronic, mark of the beast. David Bowie would be 75 today. 75. Anyway, if we use that spelling, what does this have to do with the beasts? I've already proven to you that the full name of what's coming is this. I showed you how they were coding it in an article. So watch my last video if you haven't seen that. They were coding it. They have to. They have to say what they're doing because their plans will not work because of the quote-unquote benevolent forces that will ensure that their plans will not work unless we give them permission. So they do let us know what they're doing through symbolism and through gematria. That's why it said if you had wisdom, you would calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 606, 6. The word for calculate is gematria. It is gematria. So if you had wisdom, you would use gematria to calculate the number of the beast. Find out who he is, find out all his numbers. And I did, because I trusted the words that I was seeing. Sephizo is the word. It clearly says to use pebbles in enumeration. So look at this. Seph, okay, Seph, E, Seph-E, I, Soph, Seph-E. It means equal pebble, just like Sephizo did. The reason why they use the pebble is because you would use an arquebus when calculating. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So I saw Sephi. What did I just show you? Sephi with an I. Sephizo. This is the same word. Do you see that? Sephi, I. Sephi, zo. I saw Sephi. It's the same word. They both mean pebble, and they count up pebbles. Okay, so you can see here that Isoph Sephi is gematria. See, it says here it's related to gematria, the same practice using the Hebrew alphabet. And many other languages, it basically means gematria. If you look at this, go look up Isoph Sephi and read it. It's gematria. So it said the one having wisdom would use gematria to calculate the number of the beast. And I did. And guess what it told me? Barack Hussein Obama. Number of a man, Barack Obama. For it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. So anyway, when I showed you the full decode of what's coming, this is what's coming. And it's the mark of the beast. 2258 equals all of Barack Hussein Obama's identifying numbers. What are your identifying numbers besides your social security number? It would be your day of birth and the year that you were born, plus your name. Okay? This isn't a joke. He is the beast. He's sitting in the background. Biden is his, basically tool, robot. Everyone said, you saw the news, that this is Barack Hussein Obama's presidency. You guys all saw that. They say these things for a reason. His birth certificate. Hold on. So I knew everything was in the gematria, so I saved this. I knew it was important, Barack Hussein Obama, and so I knew what this calculation was. This 724. It's him. It's number of the beast. He was born at 724. It shows on his birth certificate. His full name is Barack Hussein Obama II. The second. You put II down. Look. 2 II. Okay, so when I calculated, when I had 3 clue words from an article, because they have to tell us what they're doing, I was given this and neural in an article, because it was neural brain, and that was a code for something else, which I will reiterate again. But I had some of the code words, and I was able to calculate this. This is what's coming. It's the mark of the beast. And then that equals all of the numbers of his name that could possibly exist, which is, except for his social security, which wouldn't be made public. So Barack Hussein Obama, II, August 4, 1961, 2258 equals moronic neural tattoo, this word, flip it, mark of the beast, 2258. What else does it tell us though? Moronic neural tattoo, this word, mark of the beast, is 2700, and the scriptures tell us that his number is 603 So it links clearly, exposing what it is to be the mark of the beast this way, but it also does it so many other ways. I warned about 11.5, something happened. I warned about 11.29. That's when the news of the video Omicron game, that news about that one came out on 11, not the game, but that thing on 11/29 was the first time I had seen the news. It's all linked together. There's a reason why David Bowie is involved in this, because first of all, the video game, and then what's in the video game, And then let's just put his name in here. I'm sure there's more connections that I'm missing. It's probably so complex, the reason why I was given all the information encapsulated in one person's name. There's a reason why they used him for that video game. Remember the 5th of November. Well, 1105, I have this gematria. A. Barack Hussein Obama chip tattoo. 1105. What's the news that we have today about 1105? We have a video game called Omicron with a K. Look at the date, the year. So 1105.
The world has come together before to dispel the temptations of isolationism and nationalism, to address the challenges that could only be achieved together in the spirit of solidarity and cooperation for peace, prosperity, health, and security.
So these are some clues that this is involved with the chip tattoo. Okay, so if we use that word instead with a K instead of a C, this, don't worry, this is not the only way that this is going to be identified, okay? So if you had wisdom, you would calculate wisdom as Sophie's 222. Anyway, not to get so tangent off the mark here. That equals 1332. The number of his name. People down the road who are seeing this, when this is happening, will be able to see that I was given this information from the Most High. The number of his name, Barack Hussein Obama, 1332. What was that again? And 1332 is 666 plus 666. The number of his name equals his name. The Lord clearly spelled out for us what was going to happen. He said, I saw Satan fall from heaven like lightning, which translated in the Hebrew reads this way. Ra'ah, I saw, fallen, Barak, lightning, O, from heaven, Bama. Not a joke. Barack Hussein Obama fall like lightning from heaven. Barack Obama, lightning from heaven. He's spelling it out for us very clearly. Number of his name equals 978, which is the number of his name, which number of his name, Barack Hussein Obama, is 1332. It equals Omicron with a K chip tattoo. This links to the other spelling, so I'm going to call it moronic. And remember, David Bowie would be 75 years old today. So we have that. We have 1332 that we're looking at. Quantum dot tracker, which is what it is. 1332. Moronic. It's also this. Okay, so what's coming is this. This is an anagram. You know what I'm talking about. It's OMIKRON is what it is. This word is backwards. RFID tag 1230. Chi, XI, vow, is 666. Chi, XI, vow, 666. So the numeral 666 in Roman numerals was represented as this. Chi, XI, vow. This is Chi, XI, vow. 666. And that is, and it has to do with these, which is why that was so important. Moronic, this word backwards, RFID tag, equals 666. Chi, XI, vow. It's going to be more than just this. It's going to come with a tracker. The quantum tattoo. I knew it was a quantum tattoo because this is his birthday. Okay? All of his identifying numbers in gematria are tied to this OMIKRON. You know what I'm talking about. Moronic. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's just moronic. So that's how it links directly to 666, okay? And I've already shown you how it links up to his name, complete numbers of his name, date of birth, year. As this is being decoded, I find these articles, it states that she has a finger brace and then it's on her right hand. And then fur-trimmed puffer jacket. Okay, I'm just proving to you that they communicate in codes when their codes are being decoded. Do you see this? So her right hand. Do you see this? Elliot. Oh, and tire, because her hand was by the tire. Sorry. So look at this. So Elliot, and then she put her right hand on the tire. So Elliot, tire, is 750. And then that is because they know of the David Bowie connection. Believe you me. They planned it. What else is in here? We have fur-trimmed puffer jacket. Okay, so let's take this one by one. Fur is a hidden code within a code, decoding God's ID. So let's click on that and see what they're talking about. So ID, it's an identification. And then 636 is another code within a code. This is prophecy. Let's go down here, and that's 666. So 666 ID. Okay, the mark of the beast, identification mark. So then she's showing her right hand, and then it's a fur-trimmed, a hand brace. So this is Ray December. Which is the hand brace. So the chip tattoo. Okay, and then December is Satan chip tattoo. Look at what we have there, third one down. So why do you think they're naming the things that they're naming? Why? Because this is the time of the abomination of desolation, which makes the temple of God desolate. We are the temple, so it makes God's Holy Spirit desolated in the temple. And he sits himself in the temple of God, proclaiming that he is God. His DNA will come and substitute the DNA you received from your father, and you will no longer be able to be saved. Technology can snip out whatever was God's in you and replace it with Barack Hussein Obama. He speaks like a dragon, commanding the people of earth to make an image to the beast that was wounded by a sword. It is declared that anyone who does not worship the beast or its image would be killed in their right hand or their forehead. I've realized one day that his first name equals 333 plus 333 equals 666. That's why it has to be calculated, because 117 times 2 added to 216 times 2 is 666. There's a lot of gematria that involves this number having to do with the mark of the beast as well. 1332 is 666 plus 666. 1898 is 666 times 3. Barack Hussein Obama, Bill Gates, that word, chip, forehead, mark, 1998. And then all you have to do is the number of a man, Barack Obama. That's what he goes by in the public. Most know him as Barack Obama. 666. Okay, that's why we were to calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. His number is 603 square and 6. Number of a man, Barack Obama, 666. It is him. He's behind this whole thing. This is his mark. If you take it, you'll be down. Another thing which I find very fascinating, so we'll have to watch and see, but this word, there's an extra C. Okay, it equals 666 plus, and then this is what is on his birth certificate. Okay, so we're just going to have to watch. This is Apollyon. Okay, he's Apollyon. Okay. So we're just going to have to watch. I just calculated that, and I found that extremely interesting, since they're kind of spelling it in two different ways. Why don't you just add a C? Date God was born. This is them letting everyone know that it was decoded, like I showed you. The date, they call him God, by the way. Trimmed puffer jacket, date God was born. Moronic neural tattoo, that word, mark of the beast 2258. Barack Hussein Obama, II, August 4, 9161, 2258. What is fur? Decoding God's ID. Decode Lord God, name, math, name, make an image. So now what I need to do, since I found this, I need to say, why does this code name, make an image come up? Because I'm sure that something having to do with the gematria of they made an image to the beast has something to do with the new. The image of Barack Hussein Obama is the neural, that word, tattoo. The revelation of this image of Barack Hussein Obama is that. And then this equals worship the beast. So if you take this, you're going to be worshiping the beast. Look at 1508, 1508. 1508 plus 666 equals, sorry, I'm going to add 2 here, plus 666 equals 2174. Guess what 2174 is? March 26. 2174. Guess what happened on that date? Here we go. Because you're not going to be able to buy or sell without it, cryptocurrency system using body activity data. Look at the date, March 26th. What was that again? Worship the beast plus 666 equals 2174. The date of this patent is March 26th. March 26th is 2174. It equals worship the beast plus 666. And then what was 1508 again? Let's go back. Worship the beast, and it's this. It's the neural, this word, tattoo. And then this is, guess what? Neural blank tattoo is image of Barack Hussein Obama. This is real and it's coming. Do not take it. It will damn your soul for eternity. And I don't believe in eternal hell. After you face God's wrath, you will be erased from the database. Number of a man, Barack Obama, neural, that word, tattoo, 2174. Separation of the wheat from the tares, 2174. It equals worship the beast, and then plus 666, or neural vaccine tattoo, 666. So the separation of the wheat from the tares is the neural tattoo with the 666. That's the separation of the wheat from the tares. Find that number 2174 in the date of the patent of 0606. Worship the beast 1508. The beast 666 1508. Neural, that word, tattoo 1508. 1508 plus 666 equals 2174. March 26, 2174. Date of patent 060606 Microsoft is March 26, 2174. Separation of the wheat from the tares, 2174. Number of a man, Barack Obama, neural, that word, tattoo, 2174. Do not take the tattoo. You will be worshiping the beast, 1508. Beast plus 666 equals 2174. Separation of the wheat from the tares, 2174. Number of a man, Barack Obama, neural, blank, tattoo, 2174. There they go again, talking amongst each other. It's been decoded. Led Zeppelin equals prophecy code. Prophecy is 666. Okay, so what's the code that was found out? It's a green striped sweater. There you have that, and then but it connects to this, which is moronic mark of the beast. Yes, we have found it. Thank you. Thank you very much. On 4/4, I made a video because I noticed them using their new technology for their image maker. And Deborah BIRX, they were saying happy birthday to her, but she was doing a whole bunch of symbolism, so I knew there was more to it than just that. And so I took note of it and I made a video about it right here. I'm moving back and forward with my... I'll plug in some of these clips for you.
Happy birthday.
39 years old. 39 years old.
She was saying cream backwards, wearing a cream blouse, standing in front of a pillar, and then someone was saying happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday.
39 years old. 39 years old.
So 4/4/2020 to 11/29/2021 equals 604 days. Okay. Is equal to 604 and 522. Moronic equals 522. So they were coding from the campfires 522 days to cream date 413, which was 119, and cream is 119. Birthday, the reason why they said that is because birthday equals 604. So from that date, it was 604 days to the date of the abomination on 11/29/21. They coded precisely to the day of when moronic would come on the scene, and it was announced on the 604th day from that event, which was coded in birthday, which equals 604, and 522. Moronic is 522. On 11/29, so 604 days from 4/4/2020. The gematria is right here. There was a reason why they were saying happy birthday. It's the first time I ever saw news about moronic. Code word for Omi-K Rom. Okay? With a C. Okay? That's the same day that they did it. There's a reason why they did the happy birthday. Okay, so one more time. She stood there doing a lot of coding and saying a backwards word, which was cream. So for day countdown from 413, which was cream on the Jewish calendar, 119 cream. 604 days equals 604 equals birthday to 11/29. Deborah BIRX was said happy birthday to on 4/4 at the White House, 4/4/20, and you can see the schematics of the birthday code leading to 11/29, because 522 days from campfire is 413, and she was mouthing cream backwards, wearing a cream blouse behind a cream pillar. 119 is cream, so that was signifying 413, and you can see that it's 422 days to that date. 522. 522 as birthday. And then if you go from 4/4, that same date, 604 days, you arrive at 11/29. 604 is also birthday. 522 as moronic. They were clearly marking out when moronic would come on the scene, and that is exactly when I saw the first news was 11/29, the date of the abomination. And then they said happy birthday to her. Birthday is 604, and it's 604 days from that date that I captured, that 4/4/20 to 11/29, when the first news of helicopter crash also equals 522. Kobe Bryant equals 678 equals abomination. Kobe Bean Bryant equals 810 of desolation. Birthday also equals 604. That date to 11/29 is 604 days, which equals birthday, and that is why they were doing the birthday code, because they were clearly marking out when moronic would come on the scene from 4/4. Moronic 522 came out 522 as they were letting them all know. This is according to the plan of the abomination calendar. So that was the date that Antiochus placed the pig and sacrificed. He sacrificed the pig on the altar. Again, moronic is 522. 4/4 the White House segment to 11/29 is 604 days. 604 equals birthday. Birthday also equals 522. The first news of moronic on 11/29, moronic is 522. So it was 604 and 522. The White House was telegraphing exactly the first date of that the moronic news would come on the scene, 11/29, with the birthday code. The Kobe Bryant story was a huge code. 11/26, his death, plus abomination days, 678 equals 1204. I'm going to talk about 1204 later. 810 of desolation. 810, Kobe Bean Bryant. You're going to see codes about 12/15/21. If you look here, so you have Kobe death 1/26/20. His name is 678. That equals abomination. Okay. That interestingly takes us to 12/4/21 eclipse. And then 10 days after that, we have 12/15/21, which is coded, and I will show you later that they are pointing to that day. It looks like at this point, it means forehead sign. December 15 equals forehead sign. Which is Mark in the Bible. Okay, so from the 12/4/21 eclipse to Shavuot in 2025 is 1275 days. 1275 is the word for tribulation or trouble. You will have 10 days of tribulation. You see there's 10 days in between the eclipse and then 12/15/21. Just find that very interesting. And then it looks like they might have something planned for 12/15/21. So if anything happens on that date, you know what it was about. Moronic is a microneedle patch. Omicron is moronic, scrambled. Moronic, Omicron. Obama microneedle equals 810 equals of desolation equals Kobe Bean Bryant. Now you know why he had to die that day. Obama microneedle equals 810 of desolation equals 810. Kobe Bean Bryant equals 810. See Kobe Bean Bryant 810. Kobe Bean Bryant equals 678, which is the date of his death, to 12/4, 678 days. Kobe Bryant equals 678. Abomination is 678. Hidden in abomination is the code Obama shot 332. Abomination 332. Obama-intion 332. And Inshin is shot. After happy birthday, Fauci says 39 years old.
39 years old.
39 years old equals Ray, DEC 7th, which is a code within a code. Ray is equal to chip tattoo. So what we have left is Des 7. We're going to take Ray out of the code. Well, Ray is 481. You can see there 481. Chip tattoo equals 481. 39 years old is a code for Ray, DEC 7th. Ray is chip tattoo. DEC 7th, we'll have to look and see. There you go. And it equals Neuralink. Des 7 equals Neuralink. The whole code together, we have Neuralink chip tattoo. So now that we have those words, moronic Neuralink chip tattoo equals 1914. Barack Hussein Obama 666 equals 1914. Or Barack Hussein Obama 978 equals 1914. Those are the numbers of his name. Neuralink chip tattoo, moronic 1914. Barack Hussein Obama 666 equals 1914. Moronic Neuralink chip tattoo 1914. Barack Hussein Obama 666 1914 or Barack Hussein Obama 978 equals 1914. This number contains the number of his name, 978 plus 66 plus 270. 270 is evil, but 270 is also the Hebrew word for sell. You will not be able to buy or sell without the number of the beast or his name. 666 978 plus 270 equals 1914. Moronic Neuralink chip tattoo equals 1914 equals Barack Hussein Obama 666. Of his name, 978 plus 666 plus 270 equals 1914. 270 was always a part of this, 1914, okay? Neuralink moronic chip tattoo, 1914. 270 is Hebrew for makar, to sell. So you won't be able to buy or sell without 978 or 666 or 270 equaling 1914. Chuck Schumer alluded to this when he enunciated SSS, which equals 270, and called it evil.
It's a very weird looking thing. It doesn't look as evil as it is, I guess I would say. We're not It doesn't look as evil as it is. As evil as it is. It doesn't look as evil as it is. It doesn't look as evil as it is, I guess I would say. We're not.
It's coded 978 as evil as it is. And then he says, I guess I would say 1254.
It doesn't look as evil as it is, I guess I would say. We're not.
RFID tag moronic, that word, equals 1254. I guess I would say 1254. RFID tag moronic, and that word backwards is 1230. 1230 is chi xi vow, which is the value for 666.
You've been filming since when? Last
year.
Last March, right? So it's nearly a year. So it's nearly a year. So it's nearly a year.
Watches this code unfolds its codes within codes. That equals DNA activation. Take DNA out, activation equals Barack Obama is going to Guantanamo. Take that out, is going to Guantanamo is 1332. And then Omicron with a K, chip tattoo, is 1332. 1332, mark of beast calculation, and 1332 equals the number of his name, Barack Hussein Obama. The code we decoded was Barack Obama DNA 1332 from that segment from the show. Omicron with a K chip tattoo 1332. So if we put that in, Barack Obama DNA Omicron chip tattoo, we could then find the mark of prophecy name. The mark of prophecy is 666. So the mark of 666 name is, guess what? Mark of his name 666 is equal to Barack Obama DNA Omicron chip tattoo, Omicron with a K.
Yeah, so you must be nearly finished.
It's because I broke my ankle. We had to shut down. But we're about 6 weeks away.
The ankle. This is the. So are you?
Proof they were talking about Barack Obama. Barack H. Obama is equal to the ankle.
Yeah. Now,
but we have a release date, so we got to keep going.
Yeah. Otherwise, you'll end up going live
yes.
on the night. Live.
Yes.
On the night.
Listen carefully. He actually said Lanai T, which equals date in December, but it lines up with 15. So December 15th, and then 342 is the major code word. Go look up major at gematrix.org if you don't know what I'm talking about. December 15th equals forehead sign. Sign is equal to mark. Okay? Tevet 11th is 978. 978 is his name, so I wouldn't be surprised if something happened on that day. Could be where our 11.5 code comes in, because Tevet is 411, so one day added to that would be 1105. Tevet 11, December 15th equals forehead sign. They both equal 305. Sign as mark in the Bible.
Live.
Yes.
On the night.
An IT is 342, which equals the V, the major. Go look up major@gematrix.org, or that word. That's what it is, 342.
And then pull myself over. That wasn't the mistake. Pull myself over. Pull myself over.
You saw her eyes coding that word. Sin, vac, mark at the beast. Pull myself over. 1206. George Perry Floyd equals 1206.
Inside the wall, and then I'm chasing after the wall, and then I'm chasing after. I just run past camera. I just run past camera.
He said those words and she coded it, so you see how it equals 15 with a 0 on the end. This fits into what I already had, some of it I already had, and then I was also looking at this date, not just 5/17. And so basically you see here that they coded Kobe Bryant 678, his gematria is 678, from his death all the way to 12/4/21. There's 10 days to 12/15/21. December 15th equals 305, which equals forehead sign. 305, forehead sign. Sign as mark in the Bible. It was said that we would have 10 days of trouble. From 12/4/21, go to 12/7/5 days is Shavuot 6/1/25. And that's Tarasso, tribulation or trouble. And you can see the 10 days fits nicely in here as well.
You got the shot. It's in the movie. That profile.
I couldn't find it, but there was a segment where he says we go on 1, 2, 3. Chi Xi vow is 1230. RFID tag moronic major is 1230. Chi Xi vow is 666. So basically it equals Chi Xi vow. It equals 666. There you go, right there. So watch as moronic is made into a major, and you will see then talk of some sort of tattoo or chip. This is the mark. Moronic equals 522. Barack Obama DNA equals 522. If you get it, it'll erase God's code in you with his name and replace it with Barack Hussein Obama DNA. Moronic 522, Barack Hussein Obama 522. I am not making this up. Facebook changed its name to Meta. Meta equals 136. Obama DNA equals 136. Beast DNA on chip tattoo equals 1332. Omicron chip tattoo 1332. Mark of beast calculation 1332. DNA encoded number of a man Barack Obama is 822. DNA encoded number of a man Barack Obama 822. Mark of beast calculation is 822 and 1332. DNA encoded number of a man Barack Obama equals mark of beast calculation 822, which equals 1332, which equals Omicron chip tattoo 1332. Beast DNA on chip tattoo 1332. Moronic is 522. Barack Obama DNA is 522. The mark of the beast is here, and it will be Omicron. Image of Barack Hussein Obama 1314. Neural major tattoo 1314.